What's up, everybody? It's your girl Midnight. Midnight coming here to address a situation right now. Let me turn my music off. My title says Midnight. Who's the apology? Let me get all of y'all together now, because it seems like y'all not really paying attention to what Midnight's been saying a little bit recent times. A lot of y'all are hollering about IPs. Midnight don't have an IP of nobody. I have other information that linked all these parties together, which is fake emails that come under your legal name, not an IP. I need y'all to understand me clearly. IPs is something that I don't have on neither one of y'all yet, because my firm report has not come forth yet. At that time, I'm going to have IPs on who I need to have the IPs on. What actually popped y'all was fake emails that comes under your legal name, of searching your legal name, not an IP. It's emails that two individuals have under their legal name that indicates fake pages. It's all the content that also plant y'all all in cahoots of which one of y'all was contacting my job. Midnight don't have IPs. That's something that Midnight gonna have, and I can guarantee you half of you gonna come up. So Midnight ain't giving no ish. I say no ish in apology. I don't give a damn if your name was not on my report and you were somebody that I actually appointed to. You won't get an apology here. Not from Midnight. That's for you, Glam. Because let me tell you something right now. You have also thrown subliminals this way when it comes, because I seen you on Peaches Live. I watched Peaches Live, the first one she did, where she actually tagged me in. But I want to also clear it up to you. Didn't you implement Midnight on some shit Nene pulled me into when you had said that you were going after Nene and Midnight? Midnight don't have nothing that's going on or nothing to do with what's going on your motherfucking page. Then you indicate Midnight name, because I could have sworn I got shit sent to me with Midnight name as Midnight as a component going down. Tell me for what? So I won't get not now-ish, no apology at all. Let's make that clear. What actually planted Peaches, Asha Key, Tana, and Drusilla to be in the parties that actually contacted my place of employment was, like I said, fake emails that were ran under your legal name, a search. It's quite funny that y'all have emails that seem to look fake under your legal name. So I need everybody who out here thinking IPs is something that Midnight have on you. Midnight don't have that report on you as of yet, but we'll have it upcoming in this month of February coming up. But Midnight won't give ish a motherfucking apology. I don't give a fuck how you feel. Do you understand me? Because you were implying Midnight and some shit that Midnight had nothing to do with. So if you're not worried about your name being on my IP list when I get the report from my firm, let's be clear. These are two different instances, two different type of reports. My firm report will ID me with you guys' IPs for trolls. Y'all pop yourself off on here. That report hadn't came back to Midnight as of yet. So be clear of what you hear. And I guess, no, I won't be apologizing to you. I don't give a damn if you're there or not. I'm telling you now, you're not going to get an apology. If you feel you owe a motherfucking apology, then I feel like I owe one, because you implemented me in some shit that Nene did. That's what I'm saying. If you think you're going to get an apology from Midnight, you're not, because you're going to be giving me one because you implied me in some shit Nene has done that Midnight don't have no motherfucking dealings with. So you will not. I'm going to need you to actually fall the fuck back. If you think you having that kind of motherfucking pull in your head, I'm going to need you to fall all the fuck back. You won't get it here. I don't give a damn if you're on the list or not. You're still not going to get it. Because as I said, you implemented Midnight and some shit that Nene allegedly put your name on. Midnight didn't put your motherfucking name on it, but you always make those in subliminals. So this one is to let you know and to be clear to everybody who coming down here. We talking about two different motherfucking scenarios. My report for the trolls and IPs, that's coming through my firm. I don't have that report. Where did y'all hear me say I had it? What popped y'all is that fake email that's coming up under your legal, hear me clear, legal name. It's not an IP. When you look somebody legal name up, because shit, y'all already didn't look me up. So yeah, I got rights to look up y'all. When I look up your legal name and I see that y'all got emails similar the same, that's awkward. Coming up under your legal name though, your aliases. Not only that, that's not really what killed y'all or popped y'all. What really popped y'all is Midnight doing that in-depth research on you and putting that two and two together that plant y'all and the content match that. And as you can see, all of this shit is coming unfolding. So it was to be true because I know I was right about it. I know I didn't make no wrong motherfucking call on this one. So this is for a motherfucker who think they owed something. You will not get it this way. I don't give a damn if you on my list or not. You won't get it though. I'm gonna need y'all to have y'all facts together. What planet y'all to where we are now when it comes to me finding out who was really responsible for reaching out and touching my job at that time. It's fake emails after running both of y'all actual legal names. It's definitely the fact that y'all use somebody else's name because I made contact with the sole owner of that email. It's definitely y'all content and minds that actually linked y'all to the chain of events of somebody reaching out to my job. It's the fact that one of y'all still pressing on with trying to reach for that same job by calling. All of those narratives placed y'all right where y'all ought to be. It just came to the motherfucking light. That's why you are hearing about what these people are now doing, ratting on each other when it comes to what happened with Midnight's job. Midnight has just found out and placed all four of those people where they needed to be placed. Not to mention the fake name that came through my live under Joanne. I find that funny that, you know, Peaches was that person. Let me say this. That person was addressing Shaki as if they were knowing or had knowledge about who she was. And that was a fake page. So whoever was under that fake page know that lady, because when she was in my live trying to plead her case or plead the fifth as to her not being a person involved. And yeah, I got a lot of other stuff. And then let me say you to this, Ashaki, I got a lot of evidence after watching Peaches live that she tagged me in. The one you tagged me in, I learned a lot of other stuff. You never once told me that you were looking me up. That's for one. Nobody ever made mention to me that they were even looking me up. This is why we here now, because nobody opened their mouth. You opening up your mouth now because you are found out. Nobody made mention to me, not Peaches, not Ashaki, not Drusilla, not Tana. Neither one of y'all opened y'all mouth as to saying, besides Tana telling me, but she's still a part of it. Besides Tana telling me that, nobody opened their mouth saying that they were looking up Midnight. And I see that you admitted on that live that you did search up Midnight. So then, boom, there you go. You once again confessing with your tongue because you're caught. That's what you're doing. Those fake emails that you and Ashaki have in common, that's under your legal name, which means your legal name, not your Facebook face name, your blog page. Y'all are coming up with your own scenarios to where it sounds so simply funny. No, these are coming up under actually your legal names. I'm talking about your government's name. And it's definitely a fake page because I hit up the owner, the real owner of that email. Then y'all must clearly don't watch my lives, or do y'all come to listen to understand, or do you just come to what you call yourself doing, listening? Because see, before I actually put names on this, I told you all that there was two women who shared the same email, searching them up under their legal names. Now, I hadn't even put the women's names out there as of yet at that time, but I did tell you that I found that weird and strange, that I found the same alias fake email under two women's government names. So then I did more research into it by searching that alias email that they both share coming up under their legal names. So I searched that email alone, as to why I said then again that you can actually get a list of alias emails, and then you can search all those alias emails by themselves, and it's going to give you, if these are real people, it's going to come up under, if it's their actual email, it's going to come up under them, or it's going to come under somebody else. So the same email that came up under them, that's strange and weird. So that's number one, gave me the admission that they trolling. Number two, I contacted the owner of the email and spoke with her as to why I said that it's sad that they use elderly people, because see, the couple didn't know that the email that they had been using was one to be used with fake pages. Okay, so I'm really trying to figure out what y'all really hearing. Not only that, the content itself. See, this is what you got to understand. The content itself is going to place you in the chain of events as they did. This is why I was able to come back and actually put a name on it, because I already suspected those individuals of having something to do with reaching my job. I couldn't really put y'all name on it really at the point of the beginning, because I don't like to assume. But after Midnight had done so much digging and looking at my own content, looking at some of y'all content, the people that's involved, oh yeah, it placed you right there. All of it lines up. How do Ashaki and Peaches have something coming up under their legal name that they both share? Get the fact out of y'all head that Midnight has her IP report. That's something that I don't have from my firm. Who told y'all that? Because you can't even tell me, looking at any of my content recently done, that Midnight said she had her firm report. What I have is fake emails from both of them women up under their actual names. What I have is digging into my content. What I have is digging into their content. And it's enough to place y'all to be the ones to reach out to my job. It's enough. You were the ones who reached my job. It was definitely those parties. And then watching Peaches live was the cookies, the topping on the cake. It's a lot of confessions being thrown around. Confession City. No motherfucker never talked to Midnight about telling me that they looked me up where. You never even came on my live that you came on trying to plead the fifth and told me that. You were actually talking the opposite way, Ashaki. You were actually talking in the opposite narrative when I did that live Tuesday morning in my car. You never came on there and said, oh, Midnight, I looked you up. No, the fuck you did not. You didn't say that. You were actually trying to plead the fifth. And you were talking in the opposite narrative. You didn't tell me that. But I see clearly that you admitted that on Peaches Live to her and her platform. You are a part. You, Tana, Drusilla, and I feel like Peaches knew the play. That's what I said. I feel like you telling me you didn't know anything about this, but I feel like you did. Because as I said on my live, I know you didn't write the email. That's something I know you didn't write. But that does not exclude you from knowing the play. That's what I said. I felt like you knew about what was being mixed up and what was happening, because y'all all talked. And so that's why I referenced to all of the content that I had actually been looking at, and I put it in my content as of yesterday when I did my live. And all of that shit adds up. It adds up. It places y'all there. And now y'all want to confess y'all real true feelings of what happened behind closed doors. Everybody's confessing and telling what part they played or telling who said what and doing all this because y'all were placed there. It really does not take a rocket scientist to actually go back and actually sit down and look at my content, actually sit down and wonder why y'all got the same emails come up under your legal names. Besides, they be fake ones. Then I knew it was fake because I made contact with the actual person who owns that email. So how is that coming up under? Because that means one of y'all created it, for one. Let me tell you that. A person can easily use and create an email for another motherfucker. And for two, if it's coming up under both of y'all legal names, that means both of y'all were actually using the email. That's what that means. For one, somebody created it. See, y'all actually don't listen to a live prior to this because me and my sister was talking about this, the same thing. For one, when you have two emails that come up under two different people under their legal names, this is what that means. That means that the email was one created by one and shared with the other. And it also indicates that both of y'all have used the email because otherwise it will not register under your legal name. That means that both of y'all have used this email. This is under your government name, not your platform name. I'm saying the name your mama gave you when you came in the world, that name. Let me go down to these comments, but I definitely had to come back to correct the motherfucking ish thinking that she finna get an apology. You won't get one here. When I get my firm report, didn't I tell y'all how I'm moving with that? What I'm moving with that one is that's going to be something that I speak to my panel about, my sisters. So listen to understand. Don't come over here trying to listen and not understand. When I get my report from my firm in February, back, that's going to identify who you trolls are with IPs. It's going to be that one. And that's going to have your page name, your blog page names on there because, see, that's done through your blog page. I have to give blog pages and anybody's name, however they present themselves on this app. That's the name you give to them because their government name is going to automatically come up under an IP. So whatever blog name you have in mind when you are going through a firm, you really don't need to know their government name because the IP is going to identify you together. That is your fingerprint to your phone. That is the fingerprint to your device. All of that is going to be one thing to come up. And so it's all the names of the pages that y'all also create. That's going to also come up. So they're going to all be under one IP. However many things y'all create under these devices, that's what's going to happen. That report, Midnight don't have that one yet. So who sold what and who sold who that I had that report? How you doing, Miss Don? Miss Katina? I be damned if I give a motherfucker apology about anything because motherfuckers been throwing in subliminals this way when you found out what that girl Nene was putting out there. You had Midnight in the mix of that shit. So come again? Midnight won't be giving you no apology whether your name on that motherfucker or not. Hear me clear. How you doing, Miss Karen? Miss Cece? Miss Juicy Redbone Robinson? How you doing? Like, who the hell do you think you are and who the hell do you think you really are talking to, my girl? Midnight won't be giving your ass no type of apology. I'm just telling you that now. You feel you owe the motherfucking apology if your name not be on my motherfucking IP list? No, well then in that case you owe me one because you implied me in that bullshit that Nene put out there, in the narrative that Nene put out there. But you damn sure had me in the captions though. So you gonna miss me with that one. Straight up. Y'all gotta really be some fools out here if you didn't think that even what you have put out here on a public platform is not enough to actually place you and pop you in a situation. It's definitely enough, and especially when you are being searched up with your legal name. Your legal name tells everything about you. All of your little alias emails. And if I want to take it upon myself to go through all of y'all alias emails that has not even a name or an initial in there that's identifiable to your actual government name, that's how I'm going to do it. That's what placed you and Ashaki in that placed you, Ashaki, Drusilla, and Tana. Y'all all was placed there based off the chain of events of my content, chain of events of both of y'all having the same fake email, which indicates that y'all both use it with using fake pages. All of that place y'all right where you need to be, and all of that is enough for me to know that y'all contacted my job. The fact that I was into it with y'all around that time that chain of event took place, y'all got to understand what's coming up under your legal name now. You got to understand what's coming up under your name. IPs ain't been released yet, my dear, but that's going to be something else because I can guarantee you all four of y'all will be on my list and then some. All four of y'all and then some will be on my list still because y'all all had dibs in my motherfucking reaching for my job. And that's to be the fact that I know. So come again, girl. You would never ever dare get an apology from Midnight. I don't give a damn what you think you owed. I'm telling you right now, out of Midnight's mouth, it won't happen. And it's not gonna happen. Because if you feel you owed a motherfucking apology, you definitely owe one this motherfucking way. Because it was you that put Midnight in the motherfucking caption of that motherfucking thing that you had going on with Nene. And Midnight was not nowhere near that bullshit, as you like to say. I'm nowhere near it. Midnight had nothing to do with that bull neither. So if you feel you owed a motherfucking apology of some sort, you definitely gonna be tossing one this motherfucking way before you get one from me. How you doing, Miss Lauren, Miss Tamika? It's the audacity of certain motherfucking people on here for me. Y'all tripped up and y'all tripped yourself up on top of that. And you don't think that I screenshot what I needed to know too? You didn't ever admit to me not one time ever that you were ever looking me up. This is the conversations y'all had in private, honey. This is conversations that y'all had in private, but when it all happened, when my address got leaked, that was one thing. When that lady decided to leave your platform, that's when all of this shit came about. Because that's how it's content already out here about it. That's why that lady is on my content. Speaking about that situation. When she left y'all side over there, that's when all of the initiation stuff came out. That's when it first started coming out the way it needed to. It started twinkling out slowly but surely. But Midnight had been doing a little scoping in the background as well and doing her due diligence with finding out things as well. That also links y'all to y'all being the ones contacting my job. But remember, the content is already out here. You got to remember that the content was already done. The content was done on all of y'all side. I got content to prove that. I got plenty of content to prove it. A lot of my own content has been proved. Peaches, you got content. You said you didn't know about it, but let me do a recall on you. When I watched that live that you tagged me in just recently, that was done, I think, yesterday. I watched your live and I also commented on them too. So go read them comments that I put in there as well. But let me do a recall on one thing. You said that you didn't know. Now on that live, you said that you didn't know about my YouTube. I want to inform y'all that y'all all knew about my YouTube because every last one of y'all was blocked on Facebook. I had you blocked. I had Oshaki blocked. I had Drusilla blocked. And I had Tana blocked. All four of you were not able to see my content through Facebook. Now, one thing Ashaki said that was true is Midnight live streamed through both Facebook and YouTube. Correct. Kind of like what I'm doing right now. When I live stream through StreamYard, I always live stream through both Facebook and YouTube. Now, it's only one way that y'all can get through, and that will be YouTube. You said that you didn't have an idea or you don't watch my YouTube, but let me do a recall on you. Do you remember when you were in your kitchen when Drusilla had left your page? I'm going to do a recall again. You were in your kitchen. I think you were making potatoes. You were making potatoes and you were in your robe. Let me let you know how I know you watch my YouTube because first of all, you said that. That's something you said in your kitchen out your own mouth. And then you were also going into the reference of saying that it was funny to you because you laughed and giggled about it because you said, how can Drusilla feel such a way that she was putting pictures up because she did it with all of us, but you found that to be funny of what was being said and found it to be funny that she decided to bow out of your page because of it. You were in your kitchen cooking potatoes and you said that you went over there by my YouTube to look at it. Do you not remember that? See, that's why I'm saying I don't know if y'all remember what y'all be saying. So you were making it so to Ashaki that you didn't watch my YouTube, but that's the only way that y'all were able to watch me out the gate. Neither one of y'all weren't able to watch me through Facebook because all of y'all were blocked. So YouTube was your only scapegoat to see my content. And I definitely was live streaming between both platforms, YouTube and Facebook. You were blocked on Facebook, but you were able to get free access through YouTube. Okay, so that's how you seen it because you did state in that on that live with your robe on in your kitchen making potatoes that first of all, how she gonna be? You were referencing to Drusilla as her being weak, like we didn't initiate her, we didn't recruit her. You were saying things like that. You said we didn't recruit her to do anything. She did that on her own. We didn't recruit her. But how you gonna be talking all that shit and then you gonna run? Or how you gonna talk all that shit about somebody and now you feel some kind of way? That's what's your narrative. So you did see my YouTube, that one. Because you also laughed about it. So when you said on your live just recently, yesterday, that you didn't know about watching my content on YouTube, that's a damn lie. All of y'all watch every last one of those YouTubes. That's the only way that y'all can see and watch my content was through YouTube. You were blocked. Oshaki were blocked. Drusilla was blocked. And so was Tana. So the only access you had was through YouTube. And you definitely seen that piece of content because that's how y'all got on the discussion of talking about Drusilla as to how you didn't hear from her and how she didn't return any of your calls or whatever she was supposed to do because she dropped off your page. She dropped off your page. So y'all saying that y'all weren't watching my YouTube or my content, that's a lie. That's a lie. Y'all definitely were watching everything that I was doing. I had too many motherfucking numbers on YouTube and on Facebook for a lot of y'all to tell me that y'all was not watching my content. That's a damn lie. Y'all didn't miss a beat on none of them lives. You didn't miss a beat. On none of them lives, y'all did not miss a beat. I had high numbers on YouTube and Facebook. Nobody missed the beat on none of those lives. You were in the building. And then your content will also, you got to watch your content around this time, you see, because your content will also be initiated off of my content that I did on YouTube. Y'all will also piggyback off shit that I have already done on YouTube and bring it to your own platform. See, y'all place your own self in a situation. Midnight just had to really sit back and put the two and two together. And then, like I said, I know that was you also trolling my page just Tuesday morning when you came through on a Joanne page. You proved yourself to be a troll that morning. That was definitely you who was talking to Ash, because that troll was telling Ash shit like this. Oh, the rain is going to get midnight. Who says that kind of shit? The rain is going to get midnight. Ash, don't say nothing. Ash, don't say nothing. This is the kind of shit you were saying to her when she would try to plead the fifth and cop a plea to me Tuesday morning on my live. How can you actually say, this is what I need to know about a lot of you people on here. How can y'all actually say that y'all give a fuck about somebody and then y'all actions show different? It's all in your action. It's all in your posture. It's all in your facial expressions. Y'all be acting like y'all so thrown back, but you not. See, I got too much proof on y'all I got proof to place y'all that y'all are the ones that called my job, and I was definitely right about it. The reason why you and your twin falling off now, she can't take the heat because she know that, and she definitely gonna be folding on you. I'm gonna tell you this right now. Be prepared for that lady to fold on you some more. Because one thing about it is she will be a fool to let all of y'all think that y'all gonna place that on her when she know that she's a component to it. She knows Drusilla's a component to it. She know Tana a component to it. She definitely know that you knew about it. Because Midnight didn't say that you sent the email, nor did I say you wrote it. I said you knew about it. And then the clips that I played yesterday also indicates that you knew about it. Remember, this is your content as well. It indicates that you knew about the chain of events. It indicates y'all were having private conversations about how y'all was finna kick this shit off. It proves that. Like, I'm the only one actually seeing the shit that I actually played. That placed y'all right then and there. And then your live was just a confession live throughout. Even your platform, you know why they were asking the questions that they were asking to her on that live? You know why so many motherfuckers was asking her about, did you have the initiation of looking that girl up? It's because they know she a liar. Can you look at Osha Key's face and tell that she was a big lie? That girl couldn't even look dead in your camera talking to you at the same time while y'all questioning her. You're questioning her, and your platform is questioning her. The girl can give you a straight face or a straight look. She told you that she told me she was looking me up. Lies. She told you that's what she came on my live Tuesday and told me that she was looking me up. A lie. Go play back my live Tuesday morning. You're not going to hear her or see her in my comments telling me that she looked me up. Oh, she also proved that she had somebody else looking me up. That's something else that got proved on the confessed. That confession, which it was already put out there because Drusilla and Tana said that already. As I said, when Tana gave me that phone call to put me up on game, she had already told me that that lady was trying to look me up. Drusilla had told everybody on my live and in public that that lady had stated to her that she had somebody that worked in healthcare that was going to be looking me up. She used people on my live Tuesday morning came on my live then was saying that they heard Osha Key say that another person looked me up. She had somebody else looking me up. I was not in the known that somebody was looking me up till before Tana said something. Mm-mm. I was not in the known that somebody was looking me up before Tana mentioned that little birdie to me in my ear then, but I didn't think that they would go through it. As I said, I didn't even think nothing of it. But when they actually did that shit, I said, oh, somebody was serious about it. But it has already been put out here. This is what I'm saying. It had already been put out here around that time, sometime in motherfucking August. That was August 17th, to be exact. A day after my address got linked. That's how we got on the discussion about it. Because I was figuring out who the fuck leaked my address because I felt like it was somebody over there. Didn't know who it was. This is why I really didn't like to speculate or assume because I really did not know who it was. But I felt like it was somebody over there because we were into it at that time. So it was already brought to the limelight then that, oh, Ashaki was considering asking her friend to have you looked up, to where they were actually looking up my place of employment. That was the thing in question then, that my place of employment was to be looked up. You were going so far as doing that because you had already linked my address. Whoever did that bull, they had already linked my address. Now I feel like the person who reached out to my job definitely leaked my address. So now I'm hearing then, this is in August, that, and this is the 17th of August. Let's be correct. Matter of fact, hold up, because I ain't take shit up out of here. I didn't take shit up. This live right here. You see the date on that? Do you see the date on that live right there? That was when it was being discussed that, listen, I was being told by Drusilla, Tana herself, that this lady was spilling the beans because she had already left y'all platform at this point. She had already left your platform. She wasn't fucking with y'all no more. But this lady spilled the beans right here on this live and said that Ash was telling me that she was going to get somebody to look up Midnight's where Midnight live, Midnight's job. It was this live right here that happened August 17th. Now that lady was already gone from your page at this time because she had already walked away from your platform. So again, huh? So again, huh? Actually, Drusilla wasn't nowhere around when the email went out. Okay? But could she have still been somewhere near the bullshit because she was still in cahoots with Tana? As I said yesterday, even on my live, she still was communicating with Tana. Just like you were still communicating Peaches with Oshaki, them two were still communicating whether she came on your page or not. And I don't even think Tana was over there at that time either. I think that's when Tana considered to step away from your page too. They both stepped away from your platform at damn near the same time. Drusilla and Tana both stepped away from your platform around the same time. After that live, right there, I didn't think anything of it, of nobody reaching out to my job until they did, which that email came thereafter. Okay. That came after the dates of the 17th of August. That email that the person sent to my place of employment, and I was an employee at the time, that came around August 26th. So Drusilla wasn't over there. Tana wasn't over there, but they not excluded because both of them was still an item. How do I know one of them didn't have no dibs in that? Just like y'all. But y'all all were in cahoots having conversations about looking Midnight up. And I felt like you knew about it. Your content also told me that you knew about it. The shit that I had played, it said that you knew about it. The fact that you were able to recite my YouTube when I did the clippings of y'all and her, the fact that you were able to look at that and laugh about it and said that you had took a look at it, you admitted that on your own live. You were in the kitchen in a robe. I think y'all need to go back and look at your own content. I'm just saying. You did see that. Y'all were in the building every time I went live on YouTube because that was your only way of seeing me all together. And y'all didn't miss a beat with no live. Not near one. I had so many numbers to signify that y'all were all there in the back listening. Trust me, you were. So you knew about it. This is sad, but I knew. Good evening, Miss Cece, Asante. Some stuff is common sense. It is. That's terrible to write your job. They emailed my job anonymously. Yep, wrote them through email. So it had already been put on the limelight on the 17th of August that she had conversations with that girl Oshaki, that they were communicating through via phone and messenger, And it had already been put out here by Drusilla herself, because she feel like, shit, I ain't got shit to hide. I'm not finna even be attached to these people. She's the one that actually threw that birdie out there on the Facebook streets and in the YouTube streets, because she told it all on my platform. Go listen to that live, okay? You can go listen to that live and get the full scoop of the tea. People don't seem to understand that you are just as guilty when you're a part of the hee hee ha ha, rather you actually the sender or not. Exactly. Because the fact of the matter is you knew about it, because, and how I know that you knew about it is you cannot say that you didn't know about it, because even little pieces of things that I played back also tells me you knew about it when you say things that you say. So when Ash was telling you on your live that you tagged me in that she told you about it, I'm sure she was telling you about it. You claim you didn't remember that, but that lady told you about it. You knew about it. That lady ain't lying. That's something you knew about, because you was able to reference to any YouTube I did. Some of that was your content the next day. You were picking back off of what the fuck I was doing. You were picking backing off of my content. You definitely knew. Y'all all knew. Now, whether y'all decided, whether that lady Drusilla decided, okay, I'm not going to do this anymore, because that ultimately that's what she did decide. Ultimately, that lady looked at her behavior when I put her up on my screen, and she did decide that she wanted to walk away from your platform, because she did some self-reflecting, and she seen that that was not her. So when she decided to move from you, don't you know that I spoke with that lady? Why you think Tana contacted me with the lady on the phone? She contacted me with that lady on the phone so that lady could speak with me, because I guess it was a need for her to call me, apologize for her behavior. That she did. She did apologize to me for it. And she told me that out of her own mouth on the phone, that lady told me that she is dismissing herself from all of that over there. And she actually did that, because I also did a live stating that shit. She kept her word. We were still into it at that time. I did a live on that, and I'm going to actually go reshare that one. That lady kept her word. She didn't fuck with y'all over there. But as a lot of people on my panel said, the dirt was already done and the conversations was already had. The dirt was already done. The conversations was already had. But one is somebody executed that shit even after the fact she left your platform. It still was executed, because that email came August 26th. Do you see the date on that YouTube? That said August 17th. The email came through August the 26th. So that means that somebody still was mad enough to even execute that, and it was definitely the parties that I included. I know that to be so. Okay? If I'm with someone who's committing a crime, I don't have to participate. I'm just as guilty. You're accessory to a crime. Okay? That's what they call accessory to a crime. And even if you are a person that somebody then told you something that they was finna go do to another motherfucker where it's gonna cause bodily harm, if you didn't mention that to nobody or the authorities, you are a party to the crime on that shit too, because somebody has already mentioned to you that he or she was finna go do XYZ, and you didn't mention anything to the person. So that's accessory and party to a crime. So the fact that y'all all knew the scheme of things is what really got me bothered, because both of you ladies were over here portraying to speak to Midnight as well. And this is what everybody meant when they say Midnight still have snakes amongst her. That's exactly what a lot of these people saw. That's a lot of what my family, my sisters and them saw when they tell me shit like that. Like you still got people working among you as snakes. That's what they meant. Because see, y'all knew that then, and nobody cared enough to tell Midnight about it. Nobody gave Midnight no ups that somebody was considering reaching out to her job. And that came out your mouth, Peaches, under a clip. Remember that clip Oshiki was on your live where she said she had tea and she really had horse piss because she didn't show the live shit? Remember that live? That's another live of yours that's also credible evidence. Remember that live where she thought she was finna serve Facebook tea, but she ended up selling y'all horse piss because there wasn't no evidence there. She didn't even show any evidence. All she did was talk. Well, no evidence showed. So you got to understand that. Thank you for the share. How you doing, Miss Alicia? Okay. Just jumped on. How y'all doing? Thank you for the avatar, Miss Donna. Who's behind this is Utanda's World, Drusilla Crew, Osha Key Owens, and Peaches. And Cream, and I'm telling everything. All of them was in the known about what was going to take place when it comes to touching my job. And you know what makes me more mad about that is that the fact that I was still working that job, that was my source of income. That was the way I maintained and take care of me and myself and my family. That's another thing that even irks me. The fact that somebody went that far to do that to a motherfucking person like Midnight, and that's where I worked at the time that shit took place. I was definitely still there as an employee when that happened to me. That's what makes that even worse. And then to portray or pretend to be in my face and known about this the whole time, it just took for me to put y'all names on it and put y'all out here for y'all to talk the way y'all talking. And for y'all to move the way y'all moving. That's all it took for me to do was to throw y'all names out here for y'all to start talking and moving the way that y'all moving. Because y'all guilty, man. Y'all did that bullshit. Snakes out there, keep your eyes open. I know it's some more snakes out there. That's what people keep telling me now. But you best to believe I got my eyes on all the hissing snakes. Believe me. Believe me when I say that. How you doing, Miss Kiva? Believe me when I say that. Thank y'all for them avatars that I got my eye on all of these snakes. More and more is coming out. Yeah, more and more is gonna come out because they have no choice but to come out because Midnight has took all of that stuff down to the courthouse. And it's going to be more going because, like I said, I got more evidence that I'm going to put up and that I'm going to print out when I get to work. Asha Key's story changed too. That's another key pointer. You got to listen to this here. When she first came on your live, see, this is how liars operate. Let me show you something. When she came on your live the first time where she said she finna spill tea, think about this live that you did, Peaches. When she came on your live, she made it so to tell all of y'all on that platform and the world that it was Drusilla. Remember that, right? Remember, it was not her. It was not you. It was Drusilla. She kept mentioning Drusilla this, Drusilla that, Drusilla called me, Drusilla did this, Drusilla messaged me. It was Drusilla. But then go back on my live just recently, Tuesday, and see how she's moving and how she's speaking then. Now it's Tana. It's Tana. Tana did it all. It's Tana. It's Tana. So she's still trying to exclude herself in some kind of a way when she knew she was involved the whole time. Then let's take it back to your live that you did yesterday. Let's take it back to the live you tagged me in. Do you know that if you actually go back and look at your live, that lady did not look you in the eye? I watched that shit because I commented on that shit frequently as I was watching. That lady couldn't look you in the eye. She damn near was stuttering. She damn near couldn't get her sentences straight. When the audience was asking her legit questions, I'm talking about simple, legit questions that so many of your audience members, and these even are new people that I never really seen on your live asking her straight up common sense questions. That lady can have her answer straight for the life of her because she's involved. Now, I'm not saying that she was telling you every beck and detail, But to tell me that you didn't have no idea about it at all, Peaches, that's a lie. So I'm gonna need you to take accountability on that. I'm not saying that you wrote that email, because I do stand firm on what I said. You did not write that. I feel like you didn't write it. But to tell Midnight that you did not have an idea about it when I have you on clippings that tells me otherwise, that means you're upholding a lie, Peaches. That means you're upholding a lie. You see, the reason why Asha Key couldn't answer y'all questions in straight sentences with straight answers is because that lady is guilty. She even admitted on that live that she looked me up and that she also had somebody else reference to looking me up. So y'all don't think that she was a component to reaching out to my job? Drusilla said that months ago that that lady had told her that she had somebody that works in the medical field that she has going to have look me up. People came on my live Tuesday morning saying that they heard Ash saying that she had somebody look me up. So they must have watched your live. They must have been on your live then. Because I'm sure she didn't do a live on her own platform. She was on your live. That's the same live you tagged me in. That's why people were it makes sense now. See how that shit coming to me now? It makes sense. See, they watched the live that you tagged me in. I was still live, so I wasn't out over there. Okay? I was still on my own live. But see, now that shit making sense as to why so many people who may have seen your live and seen that lady admit that, they came back to my live and was saying shit like this to me. Ash said that she had somebody else look up your info. They seen that being said on your live, the live you tagged me in. You got to go back and watch your content, my dear. That's why so many people ran back on my live that morning and even that evening when I did it, and they were saying that shit like that. They were saying that they heard that Ash said that she had somebody looking you up, because I heard the same thing on your live for myself. I heard that for myself on the live you tagged me in. I heard it. I heard her also admit that she was going to look me up. I heard that lady admit that she had somebody else look me up, and I screenshotted that. That's proof, boo. I definitely got the screenshot. So to say that, I'm not saying that you knew about every specific detail. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that you were still in the known about some of what was going to take place. You still knew somewhat of what was going to take place, Peaches. You did. And it's a lot of content that I showed last night that proves that you did. And these are words coming out of your mouth. Do you remember the live when you were in your car? That's the same live. Do you remember how, to me, it seemed like that conversation was coached? And I'm not the only one who picked up that notation either. To me, that same live that she said that she had tea on when you were in the car, and she was talking about me going live, right? She was talking about my live and how I went live when I was saying my address was leaked, because that's what had happened first, right? I was talking about my address being leaked. Do you remember that you were saying this? These are statements coming out of your mouth, Peaches. You were on the road in your car. Do you not remember that before Ashik he got to speaking, you said, whoa, wait. Before you start, did I have anything to do with this? It sounded like y'all had been on a phone prior to you pressing your live button, and it sounded like a lot of that shit was coached. Okay? Because she didn't really know how to answer that, because at first Ashiki said you called her, or she said she called you, but then you said you called her. That's what it was. She said that, no, because I called you, but then you said, no, I called you. So who called who? You got to look at that. Matter of fact, hold on. Matter of fact, wait a minute. Because I didn't take anything out of my lineup. Hold up. We can also play it back. Wait a minute. We finna play it back. Listen to this clip right here.
You over there hollering my name. And Peaches, we're hollering my name.
All right, good morning, y'all. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Time to
What's
spill
up,
the
baby?
tea, baby. Let me time to spill the tea out here because I don't know why my name was brought up, but you going to definitely keep my name out your mouth, Darth Vader, okay? With your rainbow stiff wig Timu looking A, okay? So sit your ass, excuse me, sit your A in the back, baby, because I'm getting ready to tell you what really is going on, baby. So you might want to check Miss Drusilla Crew,
Yeah.
baby.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Let me tell you a little something, girlfriend. Okay? I'ma show you
Now
on
let's
my other
make this
phone.
clear before you say that though. Tell them, did I know anything about what's going
No,
on
she
right
did
there?
not. Let me tell you something. Peach did not know
Okay.
about it. I until I talked to her this morning. She said, "Well,
I
is
called you
yeah."
because
She
somebody
called
called
me
me.
and she said, "Do you know anything about an address? You know about the address of Midnight's?" And I said, well, the only thing I know is that she told me, and I got her phone number that she called me July 3rd. I ain't gonna show the whole number, but July 31st was the last time I talked to her. Okay? July
Talk to who?
31st. Drusilla was the
Oh.
last time that I talked to her, okay?
Mm-hmm.
She was the one that mentioned to me that she was looking up her address, number, where she worked, all that in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, okay?
Wow.
And she was going to file charges against you for impersonating her pictures on YouTube, along with you did with mine, which I didn't give a damn about how you did it.
She didn't put all our pictures up there. You think I care about that though?
Right, exactly. So, okay, now that was the day that she also contacted me on Messenger and said when after she get out of church that Sunday, okay, she was going to the police station where she lived, okay, and she was going to file charges against Midnight, okay, at Joanne's Gifted Hands. That's what she said generally. Okay. Now, all day that day, she has been contacting me by this phone here, okay, and Messenger, stating that, you know, she went there. She did call me that after she got home. She called me and went there, that she would have to call Milwaukee headquarters, downtown Milwaukee, Wisconsin. I know all about it, honey. I've been there before several times.
Wow.
Okay.
Woo, let me light me
You
a
got to
cigarette.
contact them in order to file charges. And she said she was going to call or go online to do it, but she claims she don't know how to do it. I believe you know how to do it, Drusilla. Stop playing with me, girlfriend. Stop playing.
And she all over there in the comments because when they told me this morning, I go on there to go look. I hear her talking. And she like, only person had my address. I do have your address. But I don't give people addresses away. That's one thing I don't do. I don't give
And also,
nobody address away on this Facebook because if I did, everybody would have been had the pig address and everybody know that.
correct.
So let me bring a couple of things home, Peaches. You said, and she's the dirty one. That's an indication that you know that she was being dirty. That's first. And then you said because she also said she wanted to look up the girl's job. That's an indication that you knew again. See, it's the things that come out of y'all mouth. But you're trying to make this picture to me that you didn't have no inkling about what was going on. This is what I'm gonna need you to do, except the fact that you knew about some of that shit and how it was finna play out. You definitely knew about that. Cause I'm sure Ashaki was telling you about that. Now, Ash, let me tell you how I'm finna catch you up again. July 31st, one your last time talking to her, boo. That lady was still fucking with y'all tough in the month of July. That lady didn't walk away from Peach's platform until after August 17th. That day and after. The day she came on my live when she said she's finna walk away from y'all, that was the 17th. She didn't go back over there on that platform. So you saying the 31st of July is the last time you talked to her? I find that hard to believe, my dear. The last time you spoke with her was sometime in August, not July. Y'all still was talking. And then, not only that, You said, I know you know how to do it, my girl. Stop playing with me. That's Ash talking, saying that. This your statement. I know you know how to do it, my girl. Stop playing with me. Are you mad because she decided not to do it? So you went on ahead and did it? Because it seemed like you wanted to put her up to doing it, as I said, and that lady bailed the fuck out. Okay? She bailed out of it. So when you say, I know you know how to do it, Drusilla, stop playing with me. What you mean by that? Because are you mad that the lady bailed out of doing it? Are you upset that she realized that she wasn't finna go ahead on and do it, even though that's the conversations that y'all were having? Are you mad about that? And did you go ahead on and execute it? Because you did. You still move forward with it, even without that lady. Y'all both were having those conversations together. But see, are you mad because she bailed out? Because why would you be making it so that you're so bothered that she's not going to do it, even if she told you she did not know how to do it because she didn't want to do it? Because you also said that the lady told you that she didn't know how to do it. Maybe she told you that because she didn't want to do it. Are you mad that she bailed out of doing something that you and her were supposed to do together to bring midnight down? Because she damn sure bailed the fuck out. She bailed out of that. So somebody still executed that. And you just basically actually gave it away too when you went on Peach's Live just recently before you decide to cut everybody. Before you decide to cut everybody loose, every way but loose, you seem like you were bothered the fact that that lady wanted to tap out of doing any of the dirt that y'all were conversating about. It seems like that to me, my dear. That's what that was when you said, I know you know how to do it. Stop playing with me. You're bothered because she wants to tap out. You're bothered because she don't no longer want to be part of that motherfucking malicious ass plan. But then the plan still was executed at the same time and token. So do you see what I'm saying when y'all sound like liars? You know what I mean? I mean, lies. You know what I mean? Y'all lies. It all came together the way it was supposed to rightfully come. I didn't like to throw no names on there because I was not sure, but I did not dismiss y'all, nor did I discredit y'all because, again, I was into it tough with all four of y'all. And all four of y'all had the most to say about Midnight. The most. So it still was executed, is what I'm saying. If I was Ash, I'd take all involved down without a doubt. Okay? Ash needs to tell everyone involved because they're definitely ganging up on her. Oh, but that's gonna come soon, like I told y'all. It is. How you doing, Miss Wanda? There's two Wandas in here. How y'all doing? Miss Don, Miss Deidre, how you doing? Miss Donna, Miss Treese. I'm doing fine. How you doing, honey? Oh, that's coming because you know the way the shit is unfolding now, that's gonna really come soon. However, like I said, I wouldn't be surprised if Ash hit me up on an individual note because she's not gonna do that live. I don't think she's gonna do that live. The way that things had went down, that lady not going live. Okay, the way that she just dismissed everybody, she dismissed everybody because she kind of running. You know what I'm saying? She's caught up. She's running. Everybody chewed her out on Peach's Live. Okay, Peaches, you even told her that you feel like it's more to it. You even said that to her yourself, though. But the fact of the matter is, you may not have known every specific detail, but you definitely knew enough. You knew what they were trying to do when it came to me, and nobody told me, nobody but Tana. But again, Tana only read and told me that because she wanted to throw the heat off her. She only came and told me that because she really wanted to throw the heat off her and make it so that, oh, if I told you, why would I tell you that if I had something to do with it? You know, that's kind of thing she did. But watching your live after watching the replay, oh yeah, I got much more evidence that I actually screen recorded. Okay? That proves that I was right about all of you who were involved in sending that email. It just only proves that I was so right. And all of my own evidence proved that it placed y'all there. Now, like I said, you may not have been the one who verbatimly sent the email, but you knew the plan. You at least knew that she was looking to contact my job. That came out of your own mouth, Peaches, in your car while you were driving just then. You said, and she the snaky one. Because she was talking about contacting the girl job. That came out of your mouth. That came out of your mouth. Oh, Shaki said a mouthful in that small clip too. Not even realizing it, but she did. A lot. So, my point is this. All of the people that has been named are rightfully so people that was involved in scheming and plotting against me. And one of you did actually reach my job. And like I said, that what really makes me mad about that is because I was still working that job at the time when y'all did that. I was on that job as an employee. Y'all could have. I say could with emphasis on could, because see, if these people did not know who I would have lost my job behind y'all lies. Okay. I could have lost my credentials behind y'all lies as well. But see, they knew me and they knew better. But the fact of the parties that I actually identified that had something to do with that, I was totally right about. Okay. And be aware that she's going to be actually running it down some kind of way. Okay. She's going to be running it down some kind of way because y'all all going to be going under. So, I mean, she already dismissed you on your platform. So I'm just saying, be aware that I won't be surprised if that lady is looking to actually hit me up in the inbox or something to actually let me know what kind of part that y'all already played. Because I mean, she would be a fool to go down alone when she was not playing the part by herself. She definitely wasn't. They were all talking together. And she was blinking so fast, folding on each other. Absolutely. Looked very nervous holding her mouth. She couldn't even let her mouth be seen exactly. She wasn't definitely looking in on camera. She didn't give you no direct eye contact. I mean, she couldn't even answer simple questions. Simple questions that were being asked to her. And the reason why that question were being asked to her over and over by several different people is because it didn't get answered properly. Until she just realized, until she just really just accepted the fact that she finna confess and say, well, yeah, you said you told me that you looked me up. No, you didn't. When you tell me that you was looking me up, you didn't even come on my live to tell me that Tuesday morning when I went live. You came over there trying to plead the fifth. You came over there trying to state your case and get yourself up out of something, fast talking. That's what you were doing. You never came over and said, Midnight, well, I'm going to be the one to tell you that I was trying to look you up. You never came on my live and told me that. You were doing a lot of fast talking. Too much fast talking. You never once said that to me, ever. And then the fake page under Joanne, my mother's name, came up on there. See, that was another clear indication that I felt like that was you, Peaches. Because you came right in and then that page all of a sudden stopped commenting the way that it was commenting. That page just stopped commenting soon as you came in off your blog page. That page disappeared. That's why I said that in the live. That's exactly why I said that in the live, because that page just disappeared, and then here come you on your blog page talking. And then the way that person was talking, they were using people like Rain, like y'all talk about Rain on your page all the time. Don't nobody bring up the Rain page but your page and you. Y'all were bringing up shit like that, talking about the rain is going to get Midnight, that person under that page. And then that person was talking in third parties as if they were talking to Asha Key, the person, she was really in my live. She was there. But that fake page under the name Joanne, that page was telling her, don't explain yourself, Ash. No, don't say nothing, Ash. Don't say nothing, Ash. We gonna get Midnight. Shit like that. It was shit like that being said on that live. Okay? And then all of a sudden, when you come in under your blog page, that page completely stopped commenting altogether as to why I made a comment or a statement like that on my live. Like, where did the Joanne page go? Saying that my name ain't on nothing. My name ain't on nothing. My name ain't on nothing. This is what Joanne is talking like. The page that came in under a fake name. They were saying shit like that. Just go watch the live. I mean, I'm sure y'all can read between lines when you hear people talking or reading off stuff that a fake page say. You can almost tell by my response what they asking me or what they saying, because I'm going to piggyback with a response. And if you know how to read between the lines, you know who was operating that page. It was a fake page by the name of Joanne came through that live even. So again, y'all gonna have to miss me with the bull for real. Miss me. Peaches carried a gun, but she didn't pull the trigger. She passed it to Ash. And whoever did it, you know what I'm saying? They all involved because they knew what was going to take place. That's just the whole point of it all. The point of it all is that they were all involved in that mess. The point of it all is that they were all involved in my job being reached out to with an anonymous bogus email. And then, like I said, with them fake pages that came up under you and Ash, that's under y'all legal name, not your blog pages. I need y'all to understand that clear. I say your birth name, the one your mama gave you on your certificate. Your birth name. How does two emails come up under two different women, besides the fact that one of you created the email and shared information to another person, but the both of you clearly was using the email because it wouldn't come up under your name if y'all both did not use it. If y'all both did not use it, it would not be up under your government name. It won't be. How you doing, my Brenda? Why Peaches say yap if she doesn't know anything? Exactly. It's just you can catch on to the way that you responded on here, told me that you knew everything. It's on several different pieces of your content, because I even got the one of you in the kitchen. I even got the one of you in the kitchen in a robe where you were busting out laughing. The fact that I was actually on that lady Drusilla and the way that I talked about her, that was tickling to you. You know what I'm saying? You were right in your kitchen with that one. And you definitely said that you looked at it. So how else did you look at it? Because you were blocked on Facebook. It wasn't no other way for you to look at it. You had to go through YouTube. Y'all all were blocked on Facebook. And then one of y'all watching my content on Facebook because y'all were blocked. All of y'all was through YouTube with that. Y'all was watching every last one of my YouTubes on top of that, because your content was piggying back off what I was doing on YouTube. Because y'all seen it. It was a lot of people that was in there watching it. Like I said, the numbers don't lie. I was live streaming from both Facebook and I was also on YouTube. My numbers was too high. Y'all can't tell me y'all weren't watching that content. That's a lie. There will be lies. Thank you for the flower, my Brenda. How you doing, Camille? What's going on, sis? What's going on, sis? What y'all doing over there? The first time I saw Mr. T was blinking so hard, I had to put my glasses on, okay? Hey, Midnight Ken. Hey, Midnight, you can't tell me what I knew. I told you and everyone. She also told everyone I didn't know shit. I'm not doing this with you. Get some clout and views. I will wait for the IP. Have a blessed live. You're going to have to. You're going to wait for the paperwork. But no, me listening to what Shaki is telling you, off what clip did she not tell you that she knew? Because on your live that you tagged me in, you got to understand this. On the live you tagged me in, Peaches, Shaki was telling you that she did tell you. Did you not listen to what she was saying? Or maybe you were over talking her because you want to really make it so that you want that lady to respond the way you want her to respond. But on the live you tagged me in, she did say to you, I told you about it because you also wanted me to tell everybody else about it. You were saying told me about what? You were acting like you were dumbfounded to the fact of what she was telling you, but the lady stated on your live that she did tell you about things. Now, whether you wanted to listen to that because you don't want to look suspect, because you already look suspect. I mean, I can go on a lot of your content of in the month of August to also dictate why you will be malicious. Okay? I can also go down that line. But that lady did say to you in your platform, and I'm sure anybody who was on that live heard her say that she did tell you and others that Midnight was live. You said that she didn't tell me about nothing because that's when you were saying that, oh, I don't watch her do YouTube. That's lies because you definitely referenced to a couple of my YouTubes before on your own content, especially me referencing this one when you were in the kitchen. So you're gonna have to watch some of your own content for the month of August. You understand me? You're gonna have to go down there in that route and from actually go from July. Go from the month of July all the way up into August because I'm not really sure when me and you actually decided to let bygones be bygones when I actually unblocked you for the final time. That's only been a couple months. But Asha Key was telling you even then that she did tell you about it. You were making so that you didn't remember that she was telling you anything. It's not that she didn't say that you didn't know anything. She said that she was telling you that I was live every time I was live. She said that she was telling you that. And you're not going to make me believe that she didn't tell you none of the plays neither because it came out of your mouth in the car. Did you not just see the clip that I put on here? Did you not just see what came out of your mouth when you were in your car? When you say she's the dirty one because you went on, you said this like this, you were blocked at that time. Mind you, you said I went over there and I see her in the comments. How are you watching my content? But you didn't watch me, remember? You see, you just caught yourself up again. Remember, you said that you don't watch me, but see, at the time where y'all did that live, both of y'all were blocked off my content on Facebook. But you said, yeah, I had went over here and I see her all in the comments and she the dirty one. So how was you watching if you weren't on YouTube watching? How was you watching me if you weren't on YouTube watching me? Because you were blocked on Facebook. Besides, you be behind a fake page again, because I know that was you coming in my comments under that fake page yesterday with my mother's name. So again, explain to me. You saying that you didn't know about any of my content or watch anything on YouTube lives. I know you watched that live when I had all of them lives on y'all. Y'all were in the building. All of y'all were in the building. That's no cat. And God knows you will lie on that one. Um, secondly, on the clip I just showed, let me play this again for you so you can hear out your own mouth what you said. Yeah.
You over there hollering my name. And peaches, and peaches, and peaches. Quit hollering my name.
All right, good morning, y'all. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Time to
What's
spill
up,
the
baby?
tea, baby. Let me time to spill the tea out here, because I don't know why my name was brought up, but you going to definitely keep my name out your mouth, Darth Vader, okay? With your rainbow stiff wig Timu looking A, okay? So sit your ass, excuse me, sit your A in the back, baby, because I'm getting ready to tell you what really is going on, baby. So you might want to check Miss Drusilla Crew,
Yeah.
baby, okay? Let me tell you a little something, girlfriend, okay? I'm gonna show you
Now
on my
let's
other
make this
phone.
clear before you say that, though. Tell them, did I know anything about what's going
No,
on
she
right
did
there?
not. Let me tell you something. Peach did not know
Okay.
about it. I until I talked to her this morning. She said, "Well,
That's
I
still
know
being
too.
coached.
yeah."
Because
She
somebody
called
called
me
me.
and she said,
Coached.
"Do you know anything about the address? You know about the address of Midnight's?" And I said, "Well, the only thing I know is that she told me, and I got her phone number that she called me July 3rd. I ain't gonna show the whole number, but July 31st was the last time I talked to her. Okay,
Live.
July
Talk to who?
31st, Drusilla was the
Oh.
last time that I talked to her.
That's a
Okay,
whole lot too.
she was the
Uh-huh.
one that mentioned to me that she was looking up her address, number,
You
where
see
she
how she
worked,
blaming
all
Drusilla on
that
everything
in
though?
Milwaukee,
Mm.
Wisconsin. Okay.
Wow.
And she was going to file charges against you for impersonating her pictures on YouTube, along with you did with mine, which I didn't give a damn about how you did it.
She didn't put all our pictures up there. You think I care about that, though?
Right,
And how you
exactly.
know that,
So,
Peaches, if you weren't watching
okay,
me?
now that was the day that she also contacted me on Messenger and said, when after she get out of church that Sunday, okay, she was going to the police station where she lived, okay, and she was going to file charges against Midnight, okay, at Joanne's Gifted Hands. That's what she said generally. Okay. Now, all day that day, she
She
has been
sound like she lying even
contacting me by
here.
this phone here,
I know she lying
okay,
here because she just admitted
and
the truth
Messenger,
yesterday.
stating that, she went there. She did call me that after she got home. She called me and went there, that she would have to call Milwaukee headquarters, downtown Milwaukee, Wisconsin. I know all about it, honey. I've been there before several times.
Wow.
Okay.
Whoa, let me light me
You
a
got to
cigarette.
contact them in order to
You
file
see how she
charges.
acting like
And
she
she
don't know
said she
shit
was going
about
to
that.
call or
Come
go
on now, you
online to
look
do it,
suspect
but
too.
she claims she don't know how to do it. I believe you know how to do it, Drusilla. Stop playing with me, girlfriend. Stop
And why do you
playing.
care if she do
And
it or
she
not?
all over there in the comments because when they told me this morning, I go on there to go look. I hear her talking.
Oh,
And she like,
how?
only person
How?
have
Because you
my
were
address.
blocked through
I do have
Facebook.
your
Oh,
address. I
how?
don't
You
give
see what I'm
people
talking
addresses
about?
away. That's one
Do
thing.
you see what I'm saying? How? How? You went over there and looked, right? How? Because y'all all were blocked. So how were you looking? Through YouTube. Once again, you were watching me. Stop playing. It's your own words for me. How was you watching me when I blocked all y'all through Facebook? And the only gateway you have open is through YouTube. How? But you said you weren't watching my YouTube on your live. Cap, cap. I know it's cap. I can go reshare all of them YouTubes, which I will be resharing them. It's cap, bro. You were watching me, bro. Every last one of them, y'all didn't miss a beat on no live over there. Not one of them. Now that came out your mouth, Peaches. But you was on your live just yesterday talking about you ain't tell me about no YouTube. As a matter of fact, I don't watch her on YouTube. Lies. The lies you tell. That was you coming through my page on a fake page under my mom's name yesterday. Lies. Like, come on now. You ain't finna sit up here and talk to me like you talking to a 5-year-old. Okay? You definitely was watching my YouTube. You and the rest of anybody else who were blocked was over there watching that shit. Stop playing. That includes Tana. That includes Asha Key. We know Asha Key and Drusilla was doing it because that's what they were posting and messaging each other. Anytime I went live, they were telling everybody over there that, oh, midnight is live. Midnight is live. Midnight is live. Y'all couldn't see me through Facebook because you were blocked. The only way you could see me is through YouTube. That's it. And that's the way y'all was watching me. Like, stop the cap already. It's cap for me. So for you to say that and you just said what you said out of your own mouth, for you to say that, you are lying. You knew about what was going on. Like I said, you weren't smart enough to write the email because your intelligence is not that high to use those type of wordings. So Midnight already knew that you didn't write that. You know what I'm saying? I already knew that. Your intelligence level ain't up there enough to write that email. But you damn sure knew the play, is what I'm saying. You knew the plays. I mean, what don't you comprehend about what I'm saying? You knew the plays of how this shit was finna unfold. You knew the plays of what y'all had conjured up. You knew the plays. All of y'all did. Peaches tried to say she had no knowledge of the email. She said Ash had to put her information there, which doesn't make sense. And as far as the emails go, no. See, this is why I said they can't even comprehend simple language. Those emails is this. Those emails came up under y'all government name under alias emails. Let me show you this again because y'all can't comprehend, right? So let me help you out. This is her being searched. This is this girl's emails right here. Okay. That's Ash emails. Both of them. Them two as well. And mind you, when I had my paperwork, know that all of the emails are showing the ones that I actually turned in. I just can't put their full email as to who they go through on here because this is a public platform. But this is her emails. This is the email they both had in common right here. This is Peaches right here. You see how that's up under her? This is her info right here. You see that email right there? That's the email. You see another fake email right there? That Dory something email. You see that East on Hawk email? These are Peaches emails. These are under their legal names. There goes some more of her emails. And then that's another fake one under her name. That's what I'm saying. Those are coming up under your government names. You understand me? Your governments. Those are coming up under your legal name. So y'all both was playing with fake pages. Trust me, because you hopped on my page yesterday with a fake page real quick. You hopped in my comments real quick on a fake page under my mom's name, Joanne. Mm-hmm. Those emails come up under y'all legal names. Okay? They all gonna be confessing, man. Okay? There's no IPs, emails, and evidence that leaks y'all. All of this is evidence, and all of this shit being turned in. This is all evidence here. Evidence. Evidence. Baby Stephen Wonder and Ray Charles can see them lies. Okay? This is what you call evidence. Okay? That y'all all played a part. That y'all, oh yeah, AOL still exists. Y'all all played a nice part in it, for real. And then want to keep this persona up as if you didn't know anything about it when you've been caught up. And then you got so many different lives in that month that also can place that you could be very malicious. I mean, all you got to do is just go through your content. Because if I went through the content of mine of when I was doing shit on y'all, it's gonna be from July clear up until August 17th, because that was the day that I declared I'm not gonna speak on y'all anymore. Okay? It was that. After that lady came through and gave her piece and she actually spilled the beans, she was the first one to actually spill the beans on a public platform about what was being discussed amongst y'all crew. When she was saying that Ashaki was telling her that she was going to get somebody else from her that her she know in the medical field to run my background and figure out where I work. Okay? So you're going to keep on actually telling your platform and yourself lies. That's why I'm saying you can't get through me with the lie, because I am definitely coherent. I'm very coherent of what I can see. Okay? Nobody ain't going to be able to play with me like that. Yeah, wow. You see her even confessing that video, that small clip that, yeah, I went over there and I seen her all in the comments talking about, I seen her all in the comments talking about they dirty, they dirty. She was talking about Drusilla. Drusilla was even able to get through on YouTube. Drusilla was watching me through YouTube. Okay? Talking about, yeah, I seen her all in the comments talking about they dirty. You must be talking about the live I had Drusilla on. The live that I had her on my panel on when she was telling it all. And when she was saying that she was done with y'all for real. Mm-hmm. Oh, you just got done cleaning up, sis? So listen, man, I definitely won't be giving nobody no motherfucking apologies. Trust and believe that. That's another thing I'm here to say. It's really dropped the mic on all of y'all with that. Midnight won't be coming through with no apologies, because the person that think that they owe the apology, oh, you love to throw subliminals and suspect what the hell you want to suspect, just like you suspected a lot of shit was being done for skits and you thought a lot of shit was fake. Well, sorry, honey, I don't do that kind of motherfucking content. And when you imply my name and some shit Nene put out there, that ain't got nothing to do with Midnight. So you won't be getting no motherfucking apology whether you on my IP list or not. Midnight's IP list has not came out yet. That comes through my firm. Where do you guys get y'all information from? Again, that report hadn't got to Midnight. And for the fact when it do, I already told y'all the plan on how I'm moving with that report. As to why I said a lot of y'all who I unblocked Tuesday morning will remain unblocked because a lot of y'all gonna be on my motherfucking list. I said what I was gonna do was speak to my sisters about the report, but I said I was also gonna individually go to any and everybody who was on my list to show them show you a you, basically. Show you a you. Let you know that, listen, Midnight know what your ass been on. Midnight got you red-handed caught. This is your page, all your fake pages. This is your IP. Okay? That's what I said I was doing with that report. That report and this going on right here, totally two different motherfucking things. Two different motherfucking scenarios. This is just me proving that y'all had something to do with reaching my job at the time. That IP report that I get from the firm will show me all of your trolls. And like I said, the ones who did this bullshit and had their hands in this, you are considered trolls to me. Because one definitely came on my live under Joanne just Tuesday morning when I was live. And then randomly you appear. Oh, wow, I find that strange. So, ain't nobody getting no apologies from Midnight. Let's make that truthfully be known. No one. I do say no one. Not a motherfucking person who been moving like a snake. You ain't getting no apology here. If you feel like you owed a motherfucking apology, you damn sure gonna shoot one over here because you put Midnight name in the caption of some shit Nene put out there. Some shit Nene implied out there. The fuck do Midnight have to do about any of that? So it won't be no apologies owed to now-ish. Not from Midnight. That's another thing I'm on here to say. Because clearly you got a motherfucking misunderstanding. You got something misunderstood or something misconstrued if you think that Midnight finna offer up a motherfucking apology to whom and for what. I don't fucking think so. And that's word to your mother and mine. You won't get one. So I hope you're not looking and searching for one because it's not gonna ever come. Okay? Motherfuckers feel like they do to some apologies. How and why? Because if anybody is owed something, your ass gonna be put in the caption because I didn't put your name on. Oh, Glam is the one who sent the email, or oh, Glam is the one who's a troll. I didn't say that because I ain't know at the time. I had people in mind, but I still didn't put no motherfucking names on it because I was not solely sure. I was still doing my own researching at the time. But to put my name in a caption of something you seen on another content creator page, something you heard verbatimly another motherfucking content creator said, and you implied my name in a motherfucking caption of that, you ain't getting no motherfucking apology. You not owed one, whether you on that list or not. Let's make that clear. That's another thing Midnight wanted to come through here and say. Because I thought a motherfucker said something. Now watch what I say. Everybody already seen how this shit was finna play out, and everybody's seeing the shit play out the same way that I knew it would play out. Everybody talking, everybody opening up their mouth, everybody doing so much talking, but nobody had no idea about it, right? Nobody had no knowledge of this shit, but everybody got something to say behind it. Everybody got a statement to make behind this shit, right? But nobody knew about it. Because according to Ash and Peaches coming over here playing in my face, they act very surprised when I even came out the first time telling everybody that somebody contacted my job. The very first moment I said something about it, those same two women was over here, able to come over here And y'all were also making so on y'all content on y'all page that y'all can't wait for a corporate to be found out when y'all was the corporates the whole time. It was y'all the whole time. So make that shit make sense. And then make that shit make sense. Peaches, you don't make no sense. You knew about it. Listen to the words that come out of your own mouth. Go back and look at some of your content from the time of July all the way clear up until August. Go back into September even, because I'm not even sure what month I actually unblocked you. All I know is that you've been unblocked for a few months now. Maybe 2 months and a half to be exact. I don't think it's no more than 3 though. It's no more than 3 months. But go back and look at your own content that you were making during the time of July and August. You got to go look at some of your content, because you're going to find the content that I already got with you in the robe in the kitchen. You're going to find multiple pieces of your content reference my YouTubes. Just like you just was busted with this small clipping saying that you went over there and seen somebody in my comment section. How did you get over here if you was on a block on Facebook? It only tells me, and a rocket scientist don't need a blind person can see that you came through YouTube, right? You just never spoke out loud because you didn't want me to know you were there in the back listening. So you were just there listening like most of them were. Y'all wasn't courage enough to go in my comment section to actually speak out loud, because you already knew you weren't welcome really to speak out loud, because I had already blocked y'all on Facebook. But you damn sure were in the back listening. All of y'all were. How you doing, Miss Lewis? So miss me with the bullshit and miss me with the cat, okay? There's nothing that nobody gonna be able to tell me different. Now, on that note, and I'm gonna have more to come, more to come, more to come. Y'all put y'all own foot in y'all mouth, not really realizing what the fuck y'all really be truly out here saying. Not knowing that y'all really putting y'all foot in your mouth. You putting your foot so deep in your mouth that you don't even realize it. That's because y'all so used to doing that kind of behavior. That's why it slips y'all hands so quickly in the way that it do. That's why it slips y'all mind as quick as it slips y'all mind, and it slips y'all hands easily as like that too. It slips your head, your mind, all of that. It's easily for y'all to forget what y'all be saying, because a lot of it be cap anyway. But see, all you got to really do is go back and look at your own content for real. That's all you really got to do. You were definitely watching my content, all of it, until you were unblocked. You were going that route. Every time I go live this way, I always tag my YouTube page and involved. It's not ever that I go live and I'm just live streaming from Facebook. That's never happening. I have the opportunity to live stream from up to 8 different motherfucking platforms. Do you hear me? So every time I do a live stream, I come through this way with my Facebook and YouTube. I say every time, not one time, every time. So you got to make shit make sense. When you say it, you got to make it make sense now. You really do. You got to make it make logical sense too. On that note, midnight finna get ready to go because I got work tonight. But I definitely wanted to come through here and make that so a fact that midnight will not be handing out no motherfucking apologies to not now person. Not now person. Midnight won't be doing that one. I don't even understand how an individual feel like they owed an apology when you put my name on some bullshit. Like, girl, come on now. The fuck up out of here with that. Y'all make sure y'all share the live. Make sure that y'all react to the live. Midnight will be back with more. Because like I said, it's my content that tripped you up. It's your own content that tripped you up. It's the shit that y'all say in other people's comments that trip you up. It's her changing up her story so quick, from Drusilla being the culprit to her coming on my live trying to plead the fifth, saying that, Tana's the culprit. This is the culprit. It's all of that. It's that for me. It does that for me, and that's what put y'all drop the mic. Hell yeah, Miss Brenda, mic drop. Drop the mic, okay? It is a drop the mic moment for real. Yeah, drop that mic. It's a damn show drop the mic type of moment, okay? Mm-mm. We don't give a fuck about none of that, and that's just period, okay? Period. I knew who it was and I knew I was right about it. It's all unfolded already. And trust me, this is not the end of it because I almost am sure you can look forward to that lady dismissing y'all. She's damn sure going to actually exploit y'all too. That's for sure. You can almost look forward to her doing that. And like I said, she may not do that shit live because she want to dismiss everybody and run, which is a sign of guilt. And then her even confessing, I got that. Okay, you best believe I was screen recording all of the parts I needed to see on your live you tagged me in. Okay, I definitely screen recorded what the fuck I needed. I screen recorded you lying about the YouTube when she was trying to tell you that she mentioned things to you and you were saying that no, I don't remember you mentioned. I screen recorded all that shit because I just showed you. Now that was a live you did just yesterday, but this live that I just referenced to was done months ago, months and months ago, and it showed you to be a lie. You were watching me. You were watching me through the YouTube. Nah, we're not finna do that one. You're not finna play with me. Just like she said, Drusilla, you're not gonna play with me. Don't I know you know how to do it. Don't play with me. You're so mad that she didn't want to do it. You're so obsessively mad that the lady wanted to bow out. She wanted to cop out because you was gonna use her and put her up to doing it. But she bowed out gracefully on your ass, is what she did. She bowed the fuck out. So you seem like you were bothered that she bowed out. Mm. This is your girl Midnight. Y'all be easy and be looking forward for some more. Be easy. I'm out of here.